ARV stands for after repair value. It's the amount of money that your cash buyer may be able to sell it for after the renovation and it's time to make a profit on their flip. But how do you as a wholesaler find the ARV? I'm going to show you 2 ways in 2 minutes. Typically you want to deal with off-market properties. I'm just using this property as an example. Let's say this is the house that I was trying to wholesale. This is where you're going to start looking for comps. Comps mean comparable properties. So this is where my subject property is on the map. And I'm going to note that it's 2 bed, 2 bath, 1254 square feet. I'll go up here to for sale, click on sold, hit apply. Then over on bed and baths, I'll select the same amount of bedrooms, which is 2, same amount of bathrooms, which is 2, and then use exact match, click apply. I'll make sure it's the same home type as the property that I'm trying to wholesale. Then I'll click the more tab. Now, because my property is 1254 square feet, I'm going to probably put this at a range of anywhere between 1,000 and like 1,500. Then I'll scroll down and sold in last, I'll put 6 months. Then I'll click apply. Now, all of these houses that are labeled by their yellow price tag can be considered comparable properties. The closer I can stay to my subject property, the better. For example, this one, 2 bed, 2 bath, sold at $339. The one right down the street sold for $385. This one sold for $369. Then, of course, you have all of these floating around the same range, that $320, $330, $340 range. Hopefully, you were paying attention in math class when they were teaching you about averages. We recommend using a minimum of at least 3 similar comps, adding them all together, and then dividing by the number of comps you used. For example, if we were just to use these 3, 339,000 plus 385,000 plus 369,000 divided by 3 comps is an average of $364,333. So our ARV is roughly $360,000. Now that strategy I just showed you requires a little bit of time and patience to get the hang of, but there is another way that is much faster. This is a software we recommend called DealMachine, and all I have to do is put in the address from earlier, click on it. It's going to give me all kinds of information like contact info, sales history, but more importantly, if I click on this comps button, look what happens. When I press comps, it automatically gives me this big orange button right here that shows me the estimated value based off of comps that it automatically pulled that are similar in features and that sold recently, just like we did manually earlier on Zillow. If you're kind of impressed with how fast I was able to pull up this ARV with DealMachine, then there's a special link attached to this video that'll not only give you a free 7-day trial, but also $35 in free marketing credits that'll allow you to send direct mail to your leads. If you have any other questions regarding wholesaling real estate, you are more than welcome to join us in the free to join 1% wholesaling Discord. Free to join, no pressure. The link for that will also be attached to this video. I hope this helps.